From Berkeley, California, I drove 800 miles all the way up the coast to Oregon, to a city called Astoria. Why? Because the universe wanted me to be away from the city this weekend. I didn't know that. I was supposed to come up here to this Northwest Reggae Fest, and I'm here. And you know, the revelation I had on the way is I'm not being true to myself. I grew up in nature. I grew up going to horse camp, cleaning the hooves of horses, camping, building fires, s'mores, and really being connected to the woods and the wildlife. I grew up in Seattle. I would then go into the inner city, and I have the inner city side of me, but I have neglected my roots that really want to put me back in nature. So, seeing as how my birthday is September 9th, and this will be my 45th year on the planet, now I'm starting to have a revelation. I am ready to get back in touch with my nature side, with my natural side, with the environment. Waking up in the woods to the birds is one of the most beautiful things anybody can ever do. Being able to go camping. I want to take my son camping. I want to do that with him. I want to show him the way I grew up. I want him to be connected. I don't want a house in the city no more. I want a house in nature where I've got a yard like this. This festival is in somebody's backyard. This is somebody's backyard. Somebody's backyard has a swimming hole in it. Somebody's backyard. Oh my God, I see fish in the... Let me see if I can get a picture of that fish for you. Wow. That's gorgeous. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, maybe you can't. Maybe you can. Yes, I want to be reconnected with Earth Mother. There's so much beauty on planet Earth, but in America, there's a down south version of nature. There's a Northwest. I grew up in the Northwest. The Northwest part of nature has more elk, more deer, more bears, and the wildlife is just a bit different. My grandmother and my mother told me about my Indian roots from my father. Blackfoot Indian, maybe some others as well. I now understand why I want to be connected to nature on this level. There's nothing more beautiful than walking through the forest, walking through the woods, blackberry bushes and trees. No wonder why I'm a tree hugger. With trees is beautiful. Could I do anything but hug trees? Yes, hip hop changed my life when I was 12 years old. And I've never been the same. But even while doing hip hop, I was still riding horses. I was still learning how to build cabins in the woods and things of that nature. I've neglected that whole side. We often give up our nature side for the city, just so that we can live a city life that we think is a bomb because we're paying high rent, we're around a bunch of people, we're on concrete. I'm paying more bills in LA than I'm doing anything else. I'm not able to save a dime, and I'm not growing at all. And I'm just keeping it 100% real. I have wasted a good 20 years of my life. I left Seattle when I was 21 years old. Well, a little less than 21. But I've wasted a good 21 years of my life chasing dreams. And if I had been a success in Hollywood, my question is, would I have ever went back and bought a house in nature and went back to this? Sometimes you find the most beautiful blessings in the most abstract places. This weekend is a lesson for me. Never forget where you come from. A tree without roots shall bear no fruit. We are all extensions of the branches of the tree of life. If you get a chance, go out somewhere. Hug a tree. Get in touch with nature. Listen to the birds. They have a song to sing you that you probably have never heard before. It won't be auto-tuned like T-Pain or Trey Songz. It won't be digitized. It will be 100% natural. It will not be stereo. It will be completely mono. It will be the way it's supposed to be. Your chakras will vibrate with it. Your spirit will feel it. But whatever you do, the only thing I can tell everybody who's watching my video and everybody who will watch my video is sometimes you got to give up all that you have to get back to the basics. Get back to nature. Nature is all we got. And I'm so happy. I missed it all these years. I am so happy I'm being placed right back in it. Tony B, live from Oregon for the weekend.